Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday. I just wanted to hop on here really quickly and sort of, now that I've been in this bag, the Squared Away in Tea Garden for some substantial amount of time, I thought it would be a good time for me to go ahead and do that review that I mentioned some time ago, about a couple weeks ago. At the beginning of when I actually first moved into it. I thought I would go ahead and do a proper review of the bag itself. This is a retired pattern. It is a retired style. Vera no longer makes this, but this style is still available on third-party sites like Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and so on and so forth. You can even find styles like this on ThreadUp as well. So I will give you my, full disclosure, full thoughts, how I feel about the bag, and style and pattern and everything like that, as well as if I would recommend this, and any other thoughts like that. So, and I will show you also how it has evolved, how the things inside my bag have evolved with time over the 2-week period, since I have been using this, very religiously. If I'm not in my tote, this is my primary handbag, and I'm still using this. I have not actually moved out of this yet. So, which is kind of a shocker because I thought that this would be one of those that, I kind of used for a short period, like maybe a week or two, and then would be really excited to move out and into another purse. But to be honest, guys, I'm actually really enjoying this, and I can see myself staying in here for maybe another week or two before I decide to switch out, and then I will probably let this hang out in my closet for the winter months and then pick it back up in spring. So yes, so the first thing I wanted to talk about is this bag is actually a larger shoulder bag. It is not petite by any means. It's if you can see my hand here, it's not petite. I would characterize this as a larger shoulder bag just because of its size and its capacity for holding stuff. Particularly when this opens up, it just opens up so wide that this by no means is a petite shoulder bag. A couple of things that I like on the exterior. Ooh. I like the silver hardware. I like the trim that is a horizontally and vertical borders. I love the pattern coordination that they decided to do with the with this pattern. So they decided to do these little flowers as the coordinating border. I love these pockets on the sides. They're like little like jeans pockets basically. So yes, I love the pockets. I think you can get quite a bit in here. You can get even like hand sanitizer, a little mask case, anything like that. I feel like that fits very well in here. I have used this to carry a little thing of hand sanitizer in, and you couldn't even tell that there was anything in it. I like the strap length. I'll actually go ahead and show you the dimensions of this bag. So from the bottom, it is about, I would say 15 inches. I would say about 15 inches wide. It is, and I'm not going to take into account this extra bit here. I'm just going to go from seam to seam. But it is about 4 inches deep. And then the height of this is just rough estimate. The height I would say is about 7 to 8 inches. 7-8 inches. And it is pretty malleable. This bag will contort to, its shape will sort of change. The shape will actually, bend and form and, contour to whatever is in there, which is kind of cool. So it doesn't stay squared away. It does look squared away when you are, you know, holding it or carrying it on your shoulder. But if, you know, the stuff inside your bag sort of starts to roll around, you know, the shape changes a little bit, which I think is absolutely fine. That didn't bother me at all. I also like the fact that there isn't a Vera Bradley, just, you know, like a logo or something, somewhere on the front. So basically, this bag, you cannot really tell what is front and back. The only giveaway is perhaps these pockets. But to be very honest with you, there have been so many times where I thought I was on the front of the bag and I was actually on the back of the bag. I could not tell what side I was on. So, and even these could be part of the back of your pocket, the part of the back of your bag. So I like that you can't really tell what's front and back. You know, you could be carrying this, you could just swoop it up and just, you know, throw it over your shoulder and not really notice what side you're on. There's no really distinguishing Vera logo on this bag either, which I thought was kind of, I like that about it. It's almost just a very unique bag in its own right. And I think it's special. I actually really adore this pattern. So while I was using this, I did notice that these corners up here, they didn't really do anything. I think this is more just strictly for its profile. It's part of its silhouette. I think the designers just designed it that way. I don't think that these actually serve a purpose, but I do think that if you were to put something very squared, like a notebook or like a pocket folio or something like that, I do think that would fit well, given that it gives you those corners without it interfering with the rest of the bag. So you could put a pocket folio or journal or anything like that. And I do feel like that would serve a purpose with these corners, rather than if this was, you know, rounded out and you didn't have these jutting out. I just thought that that was something to mention. I do like the gussets that you get. So this bag is gusseted on both sides, which is nice because that allows the bag to open up fully wide in all of its glory. I mean, like, Jesus, like this is a wide bag. It's a very open bag. This is I haven't seen anything like this, to be honest with you. This is definitely a style that's newer to me, but a style that I have easily loved, you know, as I've been using it. You probably have noticed that, like, I did change up stuff, but this is based off of as I've used it. You know, my needs have changed over the course of the couple of weeks that I've been using it, throwing different things into my bag, taking some things out, downsizing some things, and so on and so forth. So, but some of the stuff has stayed the same. Okay, so that is my thoughts on, you know, the exterior of the bag, what I think of it. The pattern is beautiful. I love Tea Garden. I think that that's just gorgeous. It's very different. And to me, I find that to be, you know, quite a special print. It's very pretty. The interior, pros of the interior, it is so wide and substantial. It is large. Also, you can fill this as much or as little as you'd like, and it'll still keep its relatively squared shape. And I'll just go ahead and do a quick overview for you, but I love the interior organization. I love the 3 pockets. You get a larger center pocket, and then you get 2 smaller side pockets. You get a zipper closure in the back here. That's also a plastic zipper. And then you get all this space. You know, and then you can put pouches and things like that for more organization. So in here I have got my Cosmetic Pouch in Java Navy Camo. This just has my touch-up stuff in it that I like, my lip gloss that I religiously use, my Burt's Bees chapstick, some bronzer, some lipstick, you know, things like that. I just keep that in this pouch. This I had actually, I had put this away, and I didn't think I was, you know, gonna end up putting it back in here, but I just, you know, I love the feeling of this particular recycled cotton. It is squishy. It's very soft and squishy. It has a very pleasant hand feel. It's like a pillow. It's like a little pillow cosmetic bag, and I love that. It is a little bit of a lint magnet, but you could keep like a little mini lint roller, and that would be taken care of just fine. I did decide to downsize from my larger journal into 2 smaller journals. So I did keep this when I did pack this initially. I still have that journal that I write my little Vera notes in. And then I have my pill case. This is my holy grail. I have to have this. It keeps things organized for me, my medications that I have to take daily. I really, really love this in Kingston Gardens. Then my little lilac thyme. I keep my over-the-counter medication in here. So like my Advil and my Tums. Then I, you know, keep my little gum. I've got a mask floating around. I have a smaller planner that I've moved into. And this is Every Minute a Story. It's a very teeny tiny planner. But I think that is just so cute. I think that's just adorable. This is new to me, but Moni Kalin, or Monica, she does a lot of journaling and planning, and I saw this company on one of her like posts. So she likes the stickers and things like that from there, and I was like, this is just adorable. I have to check out this little shop. And so I ended up just picking up a little pocket. It's like a passport sized little, you know, cute journal. Not journal, but planner. Then I have my little Itsy Ditsy Creatures hand sanitizer, or little backpack, but I have hand sanitizer in that. And then I have my cell phone in my Carson cell phone crossbody. And then in these 3 pockets, I have the Campus Double ID in Floral Bursts, which I love, and I have actually been over loving this. I love the organization in this. I almost love this. I think I love this more than the Zip ID. For some reason, the Campus Double ID just works for me. I love that I can put my cards, like my important credit cards and things like that, in 2 sections. So there's a little slip pocket back here, and then there's this section here. And then on this side, I'll keep like my rewards cards, and then behind it, I'll keep cash. So this organization actually really works for me. I love the little button close, like that's very aesthetically pleasing. You know, sensory. It's just very, I don't know, I like the sound of that when it closes, and then I like the little loop here, and I did get a lanyard with this as well. I bought this at the Las Vegas outlets when I went. Love this, and I love this pattern. So I did pick this up when I went to the Las Vegas outlets, and I just stick that in there. And then I have my pens, highlighters, my Vera Bradley pen, Floating Garden, I believe that is, and then just my Paper Mate Ink Joy, and then Bon Bon Medallion Pink highlighter that I keep in here. And then this is the Tea Garden Tech case, which functions as my little masks case. Oh, and my hair ties. I keep some hair ties in there. This is from the Cat's Meow kit. So I got the Cat's Meow hair ties and scrunchies. So yeah, so I keep that little kit in here because you never know when you need extra masks. We still have the mandate for the masks in our state of California, so we do have to keep them. So I'll keep one loose that's just rolling around, and then I'll keep some extras just in case. And then I have my little tissue case in Pirouette Pink, which I love. This goes everywhere with me too. So you'll probably notice most of my stuff is still the same. I've just downsized a little bit here and there, and then I still might even downsize a little bit more. I probably don't need, no, I think that's good. This is a pretty comfortable place for me. So it's been, oh, and then I have this lotion that I forgot to mention. But yes, this organization works for me. This bag has been working for me. I have enjoyed taking this. I took this with me when I went to the outlets. And I got so many compliments on it. The ladies at the Las Vegas outlets were so sweet. And they were complimenting my purse. And I just thought that that was so nice. And one of the girls actually mentioned that she had, I think she had the same pattern or same style bag as well. So I thought that was kind of cool. But it's nice when people recognize your view. Granted, they work at Vera Bradley, but still. So so yeah, so that is basically my overall thoughts on this bag. I love this bag. I have another one coming, but I also wanted to mention that this is a style that I more prefer than some of the other retired styles. When I had initially bought this, I bought a few other styles because I thought, oh, retired styles, I need to have them, I need to try them. And now I kind of have a somewhat of a pile of retired bag styles that I'm not sure how I feel about, but I'm gonna have to use to see how those end up working out for me. But this is probably one of my favorite so far retired styled bags that I have. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions at all about this bag, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer them in the comments for you. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.